Hey guys, today going to talk about my woodworking project Surak. So let's talk about this design layout. It's 30 inch in width, 22-inch in height and 13-inch in depth. It's all have three racks. Two rack is for the medium size shoes and the third one is for the boots basically. 12 pair of shoes can easily accommodate here. Just to have a reference for the cutting the wood, I marked the sides with P1, P2 till P8. And for this project, I used the plywood size of 4:8 feet and 19 mm in thickness. As per my project design, this is my cutting plan. Material used for this project is 4:8 size plywood, 0 size hinge 4 pieces, door handle 2 pieces, magnet door catch 2 pieces, L clamp 10 pieces to hold the racks in this position, and as required screws of 2 size 3:4 quarter inch plus 1:5 inch screws. These are the plywood cuts based on my design. Now first we need to join four sides, take few precautions, make a pilot hole first. It would be great if you have some countersink drill bit. It will create a pilot hole plus countersink so that you can hide the nails completely. Now cover the side from the back using the 1.5 inch screws. Each side I did 3 screws for a stronger joint. Fix 2 L clamp for each side to hold the racks. Now make the space for hinges using the hinge drill bit. At last, after attaching the racks, it's time to put the doors and attach it with the hinges. Material required for painting: oil paint, brown color enamel paint, turpentine oil, sandpaper 120, 220, 320 grit paper, touchwood glossy 1 bottle, wood filler, walnut color, some clean cloths. I use a different technique to paint the project, which I learned from one of the YouTuber, link given in the description. So mix the enamel paint with turpentine oil in the ratio of 50:50 or 70:30. The ratio totally based on your choice for the darkness you want for your project. Take a clean cloth and dip it in a mixture of the paint and turpentine oil and apply lightly on the surface. Don't use paintbrush. Now after applying first coat, wait for 5 minutes and then wipe out the excess paint from the surface using the cloth, and sand the surface with 220 grit sandpaper. Now it's ready for the second coat of paint. Apply coats until you achieve your desired color, and don't forget to make a gap of 5 minutes between each coat, and don't forget to sand it also with the 220 grit sandpaper. Once done with the coating, then sand it and wipe it out to make it ready for the next process, and that is the applying the touchwood glossy. To seal the project, apply 2 coats of touchwood glossy, maintain a gap of 30 minutes in between, and sand the project with 320 grit sandpaper for better finish. Now finish the project by applying door handles, magnetic door catch, and bottom support for maintaining the ground height. Now let's talk about some takeaway from the project. So basically few learnings are there, so I want to share that learning with you people. First is the hinges. Hinges comes in a various form, mostly used like a 0 or 8 degree hinges. So 0 degree hinges may mostly suitable for double door kind of projects. 8 degree is suitable for the bar drop projects where more than 2 doors are there. This is a general recommendation about the uses of the hinges, but you are free to use these hinges as you wish. Hinges adjustments are controlled using the two screws provided there, one for the vertical adjustment and another for the horizontal adjustment. Shortlist the clean face of the plywood for your front panels. So I say this is the most important point to finish your project nicely. Actually, I missed this point while cutting the plywood, as there is a permanent line over the plywood. It may be happened during the manufacturing or maybe transportation process. So I missed this and I cut the ply for the door, and you can see the marking there. These are the permanent marks which I realized during the painting. So this is the important learning. Second is plywood. Straight cuts of the plywood. Trust me, this is the very important for your project. Everything depend on this, from the door fitting to painting. And to achieve straight cuts, you need to have a guidance, or you can create a gauge plate and put some. Last and important learning is check the grain directions. Preferred is the top to bottom. If you follow this rule, then output of the paint job will comes nearly perfect. You can see this top to bottom approach everywhere, almost everywhere. In any of the project you can see that, but that is what I missed in my project. So anyhow, this is a good learning. From next time, definitely I will take care about this. And if you are planning to start your first DIY woodworking project, then take my word, Surak is the best one to start with. If it goes wrong, then keep it outside, otherwise bring it inside the house. Hopefully this video is useful, and if it was, then remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed, consider subscribing.